Welcome back, episode 23 of the 167 podcast. Jerome, DYOR, still an empty seat there with Munster. Funeral coming up this week, so give him some time off, as we should. And yeah, he'll be back next week. So just the three of us today. And
so with DYOR, since we're 117, what number would you like to be, brother?
I can be 0.
170. Oh,
170, yeah.
Or
I'd be
017.
first,
017.
017.
All right, so 017 podcast.
That's got a bad ring to it.
No sniffing salts today.
Thank God for that.
Everyone's been asking to do it though at training.
Yeah, I think the boys are actually keen.
Yeah.
And even, who was it? Oh, one of the up in there in the commercial staff, they big fans of the potty, and they watched it and asked what it was like. So it wasn't pleasant. It was not pleasant.
It would be funny to see reactions though. So we might. You said
take
Amazon,
it
didn't it, DYOR?
Amazon, yeah. There's plenty around, so maybe I'll try find some stronger stuff next time.
Maybe stronger
I
stuff.
don't know if there's much stronger than that.
Imagine Belzer
Rocky,
doing it.
Oh, that would actually be crack up though. That'd be so funny.
He would lose it, I reckon.
Yeah,
He'd
good.
start stinging, and then he would just he'd probably chase you, I reckon. He'd be like, nah, fuck. He wouldn't do it though. He'd
probably pass out.
He'd know it'd be too sus.
He'd be gone.
I reckon you need to just like trick him into doing it to be like, oh, does this smell like chocolate to you, Belzer? And just hold it up to his nose.
Nah, he's pretty on. He's pretty cluey now. Everyone sort of, I guess, depends who gives it to him. You know, if it's, you can't get Mun to give it to him because he knows there's going to be something up to it. Maybe perhaps you probably better give it to him.
Yeah,
but then you lose.
He
all
already
the
hates
trust.
me, so I'm not doing that. What's been doing? I feel like the last few weeks we haven't really been speaking about that. We've been sort of got guests on. We've been preoccupied.
It's been
Give us a little life
pretty good
update.
having.
Any more scans?
Yeah, so life update for me. I haven't been doing too much, to be honest. Mole, the pregnant lady, if you can, I don't know if you can call her that, but my wife, she's going good. She's we're 25. Well, she's 25 weeks now, so baby's pretty growing inside her. I think she's got an app that tells. Keeps you updated on what the baby's doing. It's growing this, growing and whatnot. And the most recent one was your baby can wee now inside you. So, which is quite weird, but that's the last thing she showed me on her little app. So our baby's weeing.
And what size? Like, does it say like it says they're like a mango or a what's it
yeah?
called,
So
right?
it was a avocado recently, which is
A peeing avocado.
yeah. And that was a couple of weeks ago actually,
Oh, okay.
but I can't remember what it was, but yeah, all she showed me was that it can wee now, so she's starting to get a bit head noisy about that.
25 weeks.
25 weeks, so
25 weeks.
yeah, she's starting to get a bit of a sore back, I guess, when you add a bit of, I don't want to say weight, but when you add a bit of something growing in your stomach, I guess it would be hard on the Gary Jack. So
100%. I
a
seen her on the
little bit of
weekend
pains there,
actually.
and but she's going really good. We got another scan tomorrow, which would be her. I think it's a 25-week scan, so I think got to have a couple more before baby's due. But yeah, she's going good.
Wow, so what? 15 weeks left.
Yep.
Wow, that 25's gone quick.
It has gone pretty quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It probably hasn't for her because she's probably been through the wars, but it's way past halfway. Well, 5 weeks past halfway. So
I know nothing about pregnancy, right? So this
Yeah,
could
neither
be a
do I,
really
so-
naive question, but like you're experiencing it. Well, Mol's experiencing it.
yeah.
Do they get sick?
So she's been sick. So the first trimester she was real sick, which is apparently really common. The first 3 months, which is a long time when you think about it.
Yeah.
First 3 months she was sick, and then the next 3 she was pretty good. Or like the next couple of weeks she was good, and now she gets sick here and there. If she can't really figure out what it is, but it's after she eats a certain type of food.
Oh,
but
okay. And she
not
still doesn't know
sure.
what it is.
Nah, not exactly, but she has a idea like processed foods maybe.
Yeah.
That she always has a bit of a spew after, so she's going to try to stay away from that.
Any cravings?
Orange juice.
Okay.
I don't know, which is really weird. Like she hasn't been craving too much. She has a off crave here and there, but orange juice is a real common one. Like she She smashes orange juice, man. Like, gets a big... Because I don't like orange juice, so it's all hers. And she gets like one of those 1 litre things nearly every 2 days. Smashes it. Proper. And if I go to Coles or anything, do you want anything? Orange juice.
So the baby's going to have the best vitamin C count in the world.
Be healthy as, so.
Yeah, okay.
But
Has she had any,
weighing it all
like...
out.
I've heard people who are pregnant can get really good senses of smell, or like they.
Yes, yeah. So she loved like steak, red meat, and once she got pregnant, she couldn't stand the smell of it. Like couldn't like hated it, like proper off it. So which was really weird because she actually liked it, but then the smell she just couldn't do it.
That's crazy. Hormones. Yeah. That's what it would be, right? Like your hormones are just playing up with everything.
I think so.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, her smell was... Her smell
I reckon
heightened.
That's not underrated. Underrated is not the right word, but like when you think of like someone who's pregnant, you're like, oh, it would be tough because you're carrying a baby, but like it's probably more that stuff, right? Like sensitivity to smells, feeling sick.
Yeah, that would be...
A sore back would be the least of your probably...
Which was not good either, but there's so much things that changes in a woman's body when they're pregnant. Like, it's crazy. Like I can't remember, she's got a sore back or something, and she went to the chiro, or the osteo, one of them, probably. And like, because they're growing, like all her ribs and that have to like expand and like nearly break.
Yeah, they got to find space.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. You learn a bit of what their body goes through, and it's a pretty amazing what their body can actually go through to have a baby. So, I know we spoke about it. The big guy over here is usually, he's got a lot of respect for women now after he figured he's seen his wife go through it all. So, I'm getting that same. Well, like we said, we always respected the ladies, but you respect them a little bit more. So, shout out to Mole.
Good on you. Karen pregnancy good too. She's looking good on the weekend.
She had the belly out. But
I feel like that's a statement.
It is. Yeah. It is. I always have a laugh to myself. Like she always just pops it out, and I'm just like, who cares? Just cover it up. And she's like, nah, because then I look, I look big. And I'm like, well, you're pregnant. You're allowed to look big.
Where's the line, you reckon? Like, where do you draw the line of exposure of your belly when you're pregnant?
Well, I don't. I feel like a lot of people do it though. Yeah. Like it's a accessory, not a trend. But it does look pretty cool when you do have it out. But I don't know. I'd rather surely we're in Melbourne. You're going to be cold. You don't want belly button getting cold and stuff.
Yeah, maybe the baby's a bit hot in there.
Maybe it's cold. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh well, that's exciting. 25 weeks.
Yeah. We've just been chilling. And
have you had any more thoughts with a boy or girl?
That's the thing. She has all these little theories. You can find them on TikTok and whatnot. It's going to be a boy and a girl. So she's gone through all that. I think one was something about her reflux or something.
Yeah,
something about that, and it's apparently the baby has heaps of hair or something. Like, there's just too much of that stuff, and I feel like she's searching for it as well. So it's like she doesn't want, we're not finding out the gender, but then she's doing all this stuff to find out the gender.
Like a fun game, because you're never guaranteed, right?
Yeah, which is right. But there's been parts of it where it's been both. Like, oh yeah, I'm like this, so it's a boy, and then I'm like this, it's a girl. And it doesn't help. Like everyone we've asked has been both. So
yeah, okay. Oh well, 15 weeks and we find out. Hopefully.
Yeah, off season. Can't wait.
Beauty.
What have you been doing, Paps?
I have been on a search to. So I need to do some things around the house, but I have a bit of like.
I thought you were going to say on the search for something else.
No. I procrastinate severely because I don't know where to start. So I need to get my air filters cleaned for the air conditioning, which I was happy to do it for myself. And so I've got a ladder. I went up, realized the ladder's not big enough. So I was like, well, rather than going to buy another ladder, I'll just call up. Who do you call up to clean your air filters?
Lecky. Is that right? Electrician?
Wrong.
You call swear electrician.
I think it's like, is it HVAC? Is that what you call them?
HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So,
but I think electricians can do it as well.
Probably. I mean, I could probably do it.
Yeah,
I just need a bigger ladder. And I thought, well, professionals, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, I reached out to a HVAC company. No reply. Then I want to get a roof put on the outdoor, which
Yep.
I've inquired with my neighbour about. He got the exact same thing. So that's going to be sorted. I'm getting some shears put in. So I'm getting some quotes for some shears,
Yep.
which we discussed today.
Yeah, we did.
Quite expensive.
Yeah, very expensive these days.
Yeah, expensive. But I feel like it'll be nice. I'll be
Yeah.
able to open up like the blinds and not worry about people seeing in.
Yep.
What else am I doing? I need a sparky to come in.
Yep.
I've got blinds that need to be attached so I can use a remote. So I've been like,
Doing a lot around the house.
yeah, a lot around the house, but a lot of things that I can't do, which I sort of don't like. I like being in control.
Yeah. So it feels like you've just been waiting.
Yeah, and like because
people
we
to
don't
do
get
stuff.
many days at home,
Yeah.
it's like, well, when do you find the time to do it?
True.
And it's not a necessity, so I don't need to do it. So like I've held this stuff off.
For
I've been in
ages.
this place 18 months ago and I'm only doing it now. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been like, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to sort it out. So it's slowly going.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a bit to go. So that's what I've been doing. It's not too exciting, but yeah, there we go. Dave, you got a primer today, I believe.
Yes, so this week's primer sponsored by DYOR Dave, I guess, with no
Yeah.
monster in the
Yeah.
house.
Send me the invoice.
Yep, absolutely. So, yeah, this Saturday, some people out there might know Triple J are doing the hottest 100 Australian songs, so the best Australian songs of all time. So, for you boys, and I'll put my 2 cents in as well, what is the best Australian song of all time?
Best is going to be tough.
Best, in your opinion, your favourite.
Oh, I've got together a little short list.
Yeah.
The best. The best
Well-
one song.
You can go top 3, I reckon.
After we obviously done a little bit of research, but you realize how many good Australian artists there are, right? It's like hard to. A lot of my ones that I picked are old school because like good memories, nostalgic, whatnot. So I guess I'll kick us off. I don't know if I can go best, but I'll narrow it down to 3.
Yeah.
I've got 4 here though.
Give us 4.
I'll go 4. Okay, hear me out. Things Don't Seem, Australian Crawl.
Things Don't Seem.
I don't even know that
Which
song.
one's that?
Yeah.
And neither does Dior.
Wow. Okay. Here we
Well,
go.
I know, is it Reckless? That's their big song,
No,
Australian
no, no.
Crawl.
See, I don't want to sing it because I don't want to do it.
Come on.
Things Don't Seem. Here we go. Hang on, I'll skip.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Nah, I don't
No?
know. Nah.
Yeah,
I
know
felt like
this
I knew the
song.
beginning. It was like on an ad or something, but I don't know. Nah.
Wait, I'm waiting for the chorus. What track, man?
Yeah, no, that does sound
Yeah.
familiar now.
Okay, so that's in my top 3. Next we have. Okay, you'll know this one.
Oh,
Track Joker and the
Yes.
Thief.
Joker and a thief in the night. This used to be off a PlayStation game. Oh, what
reckon.
game was it?
it was probably like Tony Hawk or something.
Nah, it was.
Track.
I don't know.
And then I've said this one before, quite a nostalgic. First song I ever remember, I Want You by Savage Garden.
Bit of a love song.
Is it?
I think all their songs are a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a bad song.
And I picked the great part of that song there. So they're probably my 3. 4 was, I think it was Crowded House. Don't Dream It's Over.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. So I'm finding them hard to split and I'll probably listen to them on the way home tonight.
To see if you can get any closer to the top 2. It's pretty hard for me. Obviously, a proud Kiwi. We've got a lot of good Kiwi ones. Scribe, Shefu, those types of.
What's
Lord.
Slice of Heaven? David Dobman?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. Slice of
Kiwi?
heaven.
Yeah.
But if we're going off our topic of Triple J, Australian songs, Horses is a hard one to go past.
Daryl.
Yeah. I feel like if you think about Australian songs, you're thinking about like a live band at a pub, and that song always gets it gets requested a lot, and it gets brushed off because it's so big and everyone
It's
wants
iconic, yeah.
because it's so iconic. They probably don't play it as much because it's always played, but he's probably up there. I guess like the rappers, there's some good rappers out there. HP Boys, 1-4 is good. Back in the day, 360, Illy, they were good. I can't really go on like songs. I feel like there's way too many. Like there's too many good ones, but I think Horses will be up there. Thunderstruck.
Oh yeah, you
bit
got to pick that
Akadaka.
one.
Yeah.
Only because that's nearly our
It's a
theme
run out
song.
song.
So I've got to give that. That's got to be up there. Horses. That song, and then I don't know. You know, I didn't mind back in the day. I was a bit of a lover boy back in the not lover boy, but Cody Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
He had some good tracks back in the day.
Cody Simpson, yeah.
He had one with
Shawty,
Flow
you-
Rider.
Yeah. Aye. Is that what it's called?
No, that's not it. Yeah, I.
Yeah,
Sing it,
Wait, how does the Cody Simpson one go with Flow
Every
Rider?
hour of the day. Was that it?
Every hour, yeah. I want to make love right now. What the hell? That's Akon, brother.
Cody Simpson. Throwback.
But yeah, there's actually so many when you think about it. Like when I first thought about it, I was like, oh, there should be an easy top 3, but it's actually so hard. Like from the old school songs, AC/DC, Daryl Braithwaite.
Is Rob Thomas Australian?
Nah.
Okay. I don't know why I thought he was Australian. What am I thinking of?
And then, all the rappers out there, the Aussie rappers. There's so many.
Yeah.
So it's actually going to be interesting to see who makes the top 100 and then even more makes like the top 10.
Well, I feel like our man Dior has more of a knowledge behind that, being the, what'd you say? We actually pipped you tonight because you can't go do pub trivia.
Yeah, well, I had to cancel my pub trivia just for you boys, which I'm more than happy to do.
Well, give a shout out. Where do you do pub trivia?
Light Brigade Hotel in Oxford Street, Paddington, Sydney. Come by Monday nights. Make sure you book because it gets busy.
Really? Is it always
come say
booked
hi.
out?
Sometimes it gets booked out.
Yeah,
It
nice.
does, yeah. Depending on the week, yeah. It gets pretty busy. So come, don't give me a hard time. Make my life easy. Be nice to me. All that stuff.
Shout out to the fill-in too.
Yeah. Shout out to whoever's filling in. And sorry to all my regulars that I'm not there tonight.
They'll be
But I'll be back
filthy
next
that they
week.
get to see
Yeah.
Dior in the
They
flesh.
will.
In the flesh, but he's here. And if you are, tune into 167 podcast and you'll see him every week if you haven't.
Exactly.
Share us some light on your top 3 here.
Yeah, fuck. Top 3 is hard to nail down. I voted for my top 10, and I've got, I think one that I have to mention, Never Tear Us Apart in excess.
Yeah, cracker.
That's a great song.
Port Adelaide song.
Oh
Adelaide?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's they like sing, the crowd sings, do they?
Yeah, before they go out.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that was my brother's wedding song. So shout out to him. It was a great song and always makes me think of that lovely moment. I think Elephant by Tame Impala. I have to give a nod to the psychedelic rock scene in Australia. It's very up my alley.
Okay, can you give us a bit of that song? What's Elephant?
I've never heard it, but
You've never heard it? It's
sing it.
Tame Impala.
yeah, I don't take Impala. But
Yeah.
It was in the Triple J's Hottest 100 before, yeah?
Yeah.
would you count Fisher? He's an artist, eh?
Yeah.
He'd be up there, surely.
Yeah. This is Elephant.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So shout out to them. Another new one, Violent Soho, covered in chrome. I mean, it's not that new anymore. It's about 10 years old, but on the newer end of things. And I mean, yeah, I had Cold Chisel, K-San, Paul Kelly, How to Make Gravy, The Chats, Smoko. That's just some of my list.
Yeah, okay. Any Hilltop Woods in there?
Hilltop Woods were unlucky to miss out. They were on my short list, but they didn't make the final one. Nosebleed Section.
Yeah.
That's going to be high up in the countdown, I reckon.
That was probably one of my first concerts I reckon I went to down in Melbourne. Yeah, it was really good. I had a good time.
Who was it?
Hilltop Woods.
Hilltop Woods, yeah.
In the Nosebleed Section.
Yeah, I think Nosebleed Section will be top 5.
Yeah.
And do you reckon, this is just a thought that I've thought about before with the Triple J stuff, is it different people that listen to Triple J though? Like
Yeah.
what kind of people
Bit alternative, yeah?
Yeah. You
And
reckon?
definitely like younger people.
Yeah. So do you reckon that's going to have an effect of who's going to be in the top 100? Because it's mostly those type of people that are going to be
I mean, I
voting?
have thought about this. I think there will be a bit of recency bias. Like there'll be some people in the countdown who've released songs in the last 3 or 4 years that I don't know if we'll be talking
Should be
about
in
them
there.
in 30
But a
years'
hype.
time like we are
Yeah,
with Cold
yeah.
Chisel and them.
Well,
But
even like Kid Laroi and stuff like that. He's
Kid
made
Laroi.
the list.
yeah.
I think, like it will definitely be different to what a Triple M 100 would be.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it might be a little bit different for sure.
But
Yeah.
it's still going to be interesting. So when did you say that was on? Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Will you nearly pick out any of the Triple J's hottest 100? If there's an Aussie that's made the top 10, they're probably going to make this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Powderfinger made a lot of hottest 100s in the late 90s, early
I
2000s.
love Powderfinger.
Yeah. My Happiness. I voted for that as well.
Yeah, these days. Oh, yeah, so many artists.
Yeah.
How good's Australia, honestly?
Yeah. Shout
Oh,
out.
and New Zealand, shout
All
out.
right. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, shout out. 660.
Okay, Hughesey, what's your
660
number one
Lab.
New Zealand song of all time?
Oh,
Here we go.
nah, see, that's a tough. I know there's a lot of good ones from back in the day, but
Does the national anthem count? I reckon it's the best national
That
anthem.
is a banger. It
it is
is.
a banger. I don't know if that counts, but that's a banger. I actually don't know. Like 660 would be up there. When I was a kid, Scribe was like my favorite. Scribe, 660,
Flight of the Conchords.
LAB.
Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, they.
Wow.
I was never really into that sort of stuff. I don't know what I was probably a bit young. To be fair, I moved to Australia when I was 12, so 13. So I would have missed out on, not missed out, but like didn't get indulged in them as much as I would. But yeah, it'd have to be. I reckon one of the 660 songs is. I'm probably forgetting something. I reckon, but yeah, you put me on the spot there.
It does. I reckon you do forget a lot of things when you sit on the couch here. Because sometimes I get in the car after and I'll be like, fuck.
Should have said that. Yeah, and I will. I'll probably get on Spotify and go to top New Zealand songs and New Zealand garage party songs, and then it'll be heaps from there.
All right, sick. Well, nice primer, Dave. Good stuff.
Nice
We'll
to
see,
you.
when's it on, the countdown?
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're training, so might put it on.
yeah. Yeah, easy. All right, let's talk some footy.
Yeah,
Let's get it. Disappointing.
yeah.
Disappointing result.
Very disappointing. Yeah, very similar to, I guess, last week. Probably didn't start very well, and a few things that, a few moments we probably didn't win and got behind. But I thought we'd come out of that second half and, gave ourselves a chance to win, and ended up coming back to even, and obviously lost by a penalty goal. So, yeah, very disappointing, but. They played really well, like Manly. They were really up for the game, and they were real aggressive, and they played really well. They got into the grind, and probably in that first half definitely stayed in that grind longer than we did, and we cracked a couple times. So disappointing result, and obviously performance from us, but the good thing about it, we got a short turnaround. So we had review today, looked at it, at the things we wanted to work on, looked at the things we done well, and now we just parked it and ready to move on. So, that's us. But probably disappointing thing, we had the old boys there in the sheds, and had them before the game, and probably just biggest disappointment is just letting those guys down, and obviously our fans, and it was Starlight weekend for us as well. Had a couple of the kids there that ran us out and was in in the tunnel before we come out, and also it was Means 150th, so there's a lot to play for, and we just didn't turn up. So disappointing from us, but like I said, they turned up ready to play, and they probably just got the jump on us early.
Controversial. Well, not controversial. Like, it's the rules. So but not a nice way to end a tight game like that, is it?
Yeah, it was pretty tough, especially because we didn't really know about it either. Like, it happened, and then we're like, how good, 20 meter, we'll get down there and we'll have a shot. And then the whistle goes, and then obviously the penalty was given. So
You could see, it's It was smart from them though, like to hold your like if they don't have a challenge, it's probably 20-meter tap and you play on, right? So
yeah. Well, no one seen it until the bunkers seen it. So yeah, it's the rule, which was you can't really do much about that. It's the rule, but
you did get something similar earlier in the game, and I know they're easy to find once you sort of it happens, but like. Yeah, like what was your...
Yeah,
did you feel it?
Yeah,
like
I felt it at the time. It wasn't much. It was like a little clip, but it still clipped me. I sort of like... I remember because I got like... He like hit me and then like a little bit, and then I sort of like got off balance, and it sort of like... Not rattled me, but like I could feel it. And I was like, oh... But then like it obviously didn't get called, so I carried on like nothing. And it was just one of those ones where you're like, oh, that could have been a penalty, but like... I'm probably happy that it wasn't, and then seeing the end result, you're like, oh, well, mine should have been a penalty then. So, I got a bit of a, a theory, like opinion of it. Like, I reckon there's got to be a bit of a change in the rule. I feel like if you hit someone's leg, that's just, if I wanted to, I could kick and hit someone. Like someone putting pressure on me every time.
you could like direct your leg
I could direct my leg
yeah.
towards them. It doesn't matter where the kick goes because it's on them for them to not run into my leg, and I can make them. You know what I mean? So it's a tough rule, especially when there's minimal contact. Like I get it. It is dangerous if someone's flying through and it can. I think there has been a couple of times where people have tried to charge down.
Well, I think Ilias broke his leg.
Yeah.
In a New South Wales Cup game last year.
So obviously there are some. Merits to the penalty, but then the ones where it's just minimal contact, they're not actually they're going for the ball and accidentally hit the leg. I reckon there's got to be something changed about that, I reckon, because it's quite like you're nearly too worried or too scared to put kick pressure on now because like you can get penalised for nearly hitting the kicker too hard or hitting his legs. It's like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, you halves are just so protected these days.
As a half, I'm saying there should be different rules to it. You know what I mean? Because, like you as someone doing kick pressure, you feel like you can't do anything anymore.
Well, like it's sort of like put it back on the kicker. Like, be better at getting your kick off. Like. Because you could take your time and you're not going to get
hit. Yeah.
Get hit, or if you do, you're going to get a penalty. It's like, well, that sort of takes out the purpose of putting pressure on, right?
Yeah. And I feel like there's ways around where the kicker's got to be responsible for some of it as well. Like, they got a part to play. They can't, because, you could almost play for a penalty nearly every time.
Yeah.
With the way that the rules are going. So it's like, we either just get rid of kick pressure or... there's got to be a leeway where the kickers, you can put pressure on, because I feel like it's a little bit too easy at the moment.
Especially if, like, imagine you're a right foot kicker on the left side of the ruck and your legs towards the ruck.
Yeah.
That should be a disadvantage for the
kicker,
but now it's not.
Yeah, because if...
Yeah.
Like, it's like they got to go around the back of a kicker to
actually...
to do anything, because if you go in front of him... and his leg's up, you're going to hit that leg. So it's like, it's a tough one. Like, I get it. Like, I'm all for safety in that, but
like, it should be more on the kicker to then be deeper.
Yeah.
But I guess it's hard because how do you police that?
Yeah. Well, it was funny. There was one where they
it should
took out
be,
block runners.
If you're like flat in line with the play the ball, anything's play on, up your risk. If you're deeper, there's like a safe zone. Like if someone hits your leg and you're 5 meters back from the play the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which they shouldn't get your leg anyway, really.
Yeah,
if
no.
you're that deep.
The other thing is like, your chase is going to be behind, and you play the ball and hooker probably aren't going to get on the kick chase. Unless the kicker gets away. But like, if they're 5 meters back, it's nearly like in NFL the safe catch.
Yeah.
Like, it could be something similar. They get the kick off, but actually those guys will then be onside because the kicker will run them on.
Yeah.
Because no one's, you know what I mean? And if someone holds him back, penalty. Can't hold him back.
Which is not going to happen, obviously, but...
No, but that's just thinking out loud,
Yeah. I don't know the exact thing for it, but I think, some of it's just... And I'm not only saying that because we lost the game by it, I think there's got to be some sort of.
I got one for you.
Still got to be able to put pressure on, I reckon.
This might be really stupid, but once again, I'm thinking NFL inspired. You're onside if you're behind the play the ball when the kick's made.
Yep.
You don't have to be behind the kicker. You've got to be behind the play the ball.
Yep. That's what it used to be. Remember?
Huh?
Like if you were in front of the play the ball.
Yeah, but the
was
guy would have to
downtown.
run you on, wouldn't he?
Nah.
Yeah, he had to be 10?
Just 10, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what it used to be, and then
Yeah.
they changed that.
To the downtown.
Yeah, because they wanted more like kick return stuff. Give them more time to do,
Yeah.
you know.
But then, like,
work their
even
magic.
like, imagine that would set up for. Imagine that, like, you're attacking the line, and your kicker's like 20 meters back, so no one can get him. But your whole line's up
whole
with the
line's
play
there,
the ball.
That's proper like the NFL,
NFL,
yeah, because the concussion stuff.
But like, it'd make challenges, like you're going up for the ball and that a bit more.
Yeah, it'd make
common.
more, yeah, there'd be a lot of that.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, in
There's
the
no right
NFL
answer, I guess, but
Yeah, in the NFL as well. I feel like they changed the rule a few years ago in terms of like touching the quarterback and hitting the quarterback. And now you see some flags get thrown for like the slightest touches on a quarterback after he's thrown it.
well, I would say, I remember watching a game and it was like they're real. They're I guess it's similar to like halves. You can't really touch them at all anymore, can you? Like even if they get clipped like around the. Like not the neck, but like around the shoulder pads, they get flagged. So, it's a hard one. Like as a halfback, like you don't mind being protected, but then it's sort of like you don't want to take away from, all that little stuff, little effort stuff that other people put in, like kick pressure and that stuff. But I guess if I feel like if the rule stays like that, there's going to be ways that I guess players can.
Yeah, or just be more creative. If someone's going to put pressure on you, come up with an extra pass.
Yeah.
And if teams send more pressure, like find a solution around that.
Yeah. Because I don't think anyone, like any kick pressure person means to go out and I'm going to go out and hit this guy's leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're going to try
Put
either
you off
charge
your
the
kick.
ball down or put a
Yeah.
bit of pressure on you to shank your kick. So, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's people getting paid a lot more than we are, or maybe a lot more than I am, maybe not you, to solve those issues. So, all right, well, yeah, I don't know. That's where we stand on it, but
I'm just going to, next time I kick, I'm just going to hold my leg and chase someone. So,
yeah,
just go like this and then like keep hopping over. Hopefully, Gus Crichton comes out and I'll just go whack him with my leg and then hopefully get a penalty, but...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nah.
I wanted to ask you boys, especially you sitting in the stands, Paps,
Yeah.
what were your thoughts, and especially you, Hughesey, because you started the play as well, with X's try, the one that he ran the field when GA threw that long ball. What was going through your head then?
I liked it because I was in at first because I remember running past to him and then GA's took off. I was too slow. But I remember seeing like him look to X and I sort of looked over too and I could see X and I was actually thinking kick for him because then he can sort of run onto it because he won't, like no one will be able to catch him anyway as long as he puts the kick in anywhere in that vicinity, X was going to score. And then he launched the pass. Like I was happy I was like, yeah, like go for it. Don't. And then he just launched it. I was like, holy shit. And then it bounced and I thought it nearly bounced over X's head. But thankfully, X was able to collect it and score.
Yeah, he played the conditions well. Nice skid off the
Skid
ground.
pass, yeah.
Perfect. I was sitting directly in line with it. It was great footy. It reminded me of touch footy, actually. Just getting out dummy half and throwing a long ball to the winger.
He just launched it.
But I was probably more watching Garrick, his effort.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was unbelievable. Like, chased. He was on that left wing, wasn't
he was on our edge.
Left wing. So that happened. He was going through for a try. Then you intercepted it. He turned.
Came to me.
Caught GA. And then pivoted towards Zave and then nearly got him in the corner. And I was just like...
Bro, I got it. He, like, come from his wing to me. And then I passed, like, sort of drew him.
Yeah.
Passed. And then he, like, done a UE, chased GA down. And then GA, I think he come back in. And then he turned and then threw it. And then he's still chased.
It was like
that's a massive effort.
200 metre effort nearly.
Yeah.
I was watching him the whole time. So
pretty big play too. Like if he didn't do that, X probably be able to
yeah, because he
run
missed
it
the kick,
under
didn't we?
and get it. Yeah. So
Oh, well, there you
He
go.
just shows that's a massive
Moment.
massive effort play by him.
Yeah.
I want to say good on him, but it's probably the reason why we lost. So. Nah, but good on him. That was good. Good. Respect.
And how was Bellyache after the game or at training today?
Yeah, he was disappointed. Obviously, I think his big thing was, I guess, old boys as well. He wanted us to, do the old boys proud, and yeah, we probably didn't do that. Although, after the game, they came in and they all said, they're still proud of us. Like, we went in there pretty disappointed and said sorry to a lot of them, and that we couldn't get the win. But they would have been a few beers deep, but they were all saying like, yeah, bro, we're proud of you no matter what. So, but yeah, Bowles wasn't very happy, I guess.
And on the old boys stuff, do you want to talk a bit about the life members dinner you had and the people that got inducted?
Yes.
Yeah, did we talk about? No, we
didn't talk about that.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was really good. Actually got our first father-son, two of the father-sons life members. So obviously Aaron Bellamy got a life membership, and Marky Bretnell, and their old man's GB, Greg Bretnell, and obviously Craig Bellamy, the ones that have memberships for that. So they're the first of the father-son duo, and also Matt Tripp and Bart Campbell, a couple of our owners, and have been with us. They both. It was actually a pretty funny story. Like, when Melbourne were owned by News Corp, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking to sell or whatever, and Frank, our general manager, was over in England at the time, and met up with Bart Campbell, who he just tossed it up to him like, do you want to buy the Melbourne Storm off News Corp? And apparently the figures and that they were at a loss and losing money and whatnot at the time. There was no real revenue, but Bart was pretty keen, and then apparently they needed some Melburnians to
sort of be part of it.
Yeah, be part of it, and I guess obviously buy it and fund it. So he had a meeting with Matt Tripp and Jerry Ryan at the time, and they got in there, and I think it was 2012, was it, or before that? It was around that time, and yeah, they've been in ever since. And I think Bart was chairman for 7 years maybe, and then passed it on to Trippy, who's our current chairman at the moment. So they both got inducted as well, which is pretty cool. It was a pretty cool story to hear them talk about it.
Cool to see their side of things and how they think about the Storm. And I guess Bart didn't really know anything about Storm or rugby league in general.
Yeah.
So Frank sold him the dream. So shout out Frank.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm off Frank. He went on Dylan Friend's podcast and ratted us out. So
I heard actually. What did he say?
Yeah. It hasn't come out yet, but he's very sheepish around us
so
lately.
he come up to me and goes, just before it's anything, I went on a podcast and I talked about your podcast, and that's all he said.
Yeah.
And I was sort of thinking in my head, he's like, oh, shit, maybe he's. I didn't know what was going on, and I had to think about it. I reckon he's. Well, if he had a problem with it, he would have obviously hit us up. So I reckon he's just.
He's just trying to run our name in the dirt. That's what he's trying to do.
You reckon?
I think he wants to get on here.
Yeah,
But
maybe
he's
he's disappointed
not allowed.
he hasn't been asked.
Yeah,
to come on.
No, he has though. Remember, we've asked him before, and he said,
Have we?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So he's betrayed us.
somewhat. Yeah.
Wow.
You might have to hit Dill up. I know you were close.
Yeah,
with
no, well,
and-
Dill, actually, I had 2 missed calls from him, and I'm like, why is Dill calling? He would never call me unless it was something important. And then
maybe he's asking if he can release the ratting out.
I said, sorry, mate, missed your call. He said, all good. I had Frank in, the Godfather. I said, how good? Shots fired at 167 pod. He's not happy.
Oh,
okay.
So,
wow.
yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But We'll find out what it is. If there's any listeners of the Dylan Friends podcast that sees
when's
a
that
Frank,
ep out? When's that ep out?
if you see this episode come out, don't watch it. That's my advice to you. And report how bad he was as a speaker. That's
I reckon just comment on all socials.
just comment L. Just comment L on his massive L guest this week on
or
Dylan
the
Friends
trash can
podcast.
emoji. Trash can emoji.
Yeah, we'll get behind that and we'll make him really reconsider his comments. We don't know what they are. They could be good.
It could be good.
Well, I'm nervous as well because I think I've actually known Frank longer than you two have.
Maybe he's talking about you.
Yeah, exactly. He was the one who hired me as a ball boy. So, he knows a lot about me.
Righto. All right. So, we'll come up with something there, but it's going to come around maybe a bit of a, what do you call it? Vendetta?
Yeah.
Vendetta against the Frank Panisi episode with Dylan Friends. If it comes out, when it comes out, we want all our 167 listeners to
report to us, I reckon, because we'll probably listen to it anyway just to see what's going on. But let us know if anyone's got any inside scoop.
Yeah,
so we can be prepared.
Nice. Yeah, good. We're going to talk about this week's game in the tip section or now.
We can talk a bit about it now. Short turnaround.
Yeah, short turnaround. I guess team list is coming out. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I won't be on there, but just another week. Just a weird one. Like I would have had to train a day with the team and then travel and play. And it's just probably not the best idea coming off a calf strain. So
get a full week of training.
And then sort of, I guess,
turnaround.
look at the last couple of weeks as setting it up like a little preseason and then from para onwards. Hopefully be sweet. So one more week. Fingers crossed.
There you go. Supercoach fans.
This comes out after the team list, I think, so we should be right.
Yeah.
And if I'm named, I am playing.
We'll edit that if he is named. But it's a good opportunity for us to bounce back, I guess. Roosters coming off a loss as well, and they've been playing some good footy, so pretty keen to get up there. And I think that's a good thing about short turnaround, especially after a loss. You can park what's just happened because you got to move on pretty quickly and move on to the next team. So, go in and hopefully get back on the winners list.
And is there much talk at training about like how we're pretty much on the run home now to finals? I mean, we're 6 or 7 games away from finals, and I mean, not to scare you guys, but got a few tough matchups in the back end of the season. Is there sort of talk about like, finding your rhythm in the right time of the year, or is it just taking it game by game?
Well, a little bit. Like we don't look too far ahead, but I think the biggest thing for us is just trying to find some, I guess, consistency and keep building. We don't want to not say we don't want to play our best footy now, but if there's things that we need to do, we want to fix it up before come into the end of the year. But biggest thing for us is winning game by game. I think that's all you can do, and focus on each week as it comes. And we can focus on the we don't really look too far and go, we got these guys wherever, because every game's a big game for us, and there's a lot of every team's a tough team these days. So we pretty much just looking at it game by game.
Nice. I've just had a look as well. The next 4 games, all Thursday night games. So a lot of free weekends.
I don't think we have any weekend games the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's all Thursday and then 2 Fridays. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say free weekends because that just means our trainings are on
Train
those
Saturdays,
weekends.
If we play Thursday, we'll generally train the Saturday. So no free weekends down in Melbourne, but
well, I guess
Thursdays are good though. I like playing Thursdays.
Yeah, I don't mind
set
Thursdays.
The tone for the week.
Then you can sort of not kick back, but you can sort of relax and I guess watch all the other games and do whatever. I guess it does free up the weekends a bit. Like you still got to train, but at least you don't got to prepare for a game sort of thing, which you can just sort of relax a little bit more than if you had to play the Saturday night. So, Thursday nights, I don't mind it.
Last weekend for Try July as well.
Is it? Yeah, grouse. I've had 0 tries. Yeah, and you haven't even played a game.
I played one game, I think. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, spewing. Did try August or something.
Yeah,
get celebrated then benched.
Come on, Sportsbet, just drag it on for another another month. I wonder how much money the both NRL and NRLW raised.
Yeah, DYOR, you got the figures there? I feel like they
I
posted
don't know
after
if
each
I've-
week.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
How much was it each celebration?
1,000 or 500?
Was it 500? Oh, 5,000.
5,000.
Yeah, 5,000.
Damn.
There'd
be a few tries, man.
Yeah, well, the first week there was $100,000
Damn.
in total. So what's that? 2023. Yeah, there's not really too many updated figures, but I'm sure they'll put out the number once the month's over. But yeah, good stuff by everyone. There's been some great ones this year.
Actually, no. I think we got 2 more weeks, bro. I'm pretty sure our next game on the Thursday falls on
yeah?
the 31st.
Yeah, it's the 31st.
Oh, it
yeah,
does.
so 2 more weeks. Roosters and Eels.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surely I can bag a try in one of those games.
Yeah.
I feel like you always score against the Roosters, Hughesey. I've got a thing in
I
my
think I
head
do
that-
have a pretty good record against them. But
Yeah.
then now saying that, I probably won't score a try. But
Yeah. All right, let's do our tips. Let's
Yes.
get into it.
Getting some
update,
tips.
please, from last week, DYOR.
Yes. So, I mean, perhaps you had a really good start to the week, got all the games up until the Storm game, and then didn't get any of the 3 Storm, Titans, and Knights you tipped. Everyone tipped the Knights, and everyone tipped the Storm, so you all got those wrong. Robbo for Munster locked the Bunnies, didn't get that. And Hughesey, the Cowboys. You
So he's
done with
back in
them?
the lead.
Damn.
Yes. Come on, baby.
Yeah. So, yeah, Paps, you got 5, Hughesey got 4, and
Damn
Munster
it.
got 5. So the scores stand at Papi on 102, Hughesey 101, and Munster back on 92.
Beautiful.
Damn.
Well, let's fly into this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first game, Thursday night, 7:50 p.m, Allianz Stadium. I will be there. I will see you there. Roosters versus Storm, and Storm are favourites.
Yep.
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 Sweet.
3, 2, 1.
Storms.
Storm. Yes. And I guess I'm doing Mun's tips this week.
Yep. Oh, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Did you go Storm or Roosters?
I went Storm there. I would never. Friday, 6 p.m. In Townsville, Cowboys versus Dragons, and Cowboys are favourites.
Dragons played pretty good.
Yeah.
They nearly beat Dogs. Apparently, I've seen a article about the refereeing and that. So apparently they could have won, but I didn't watch it. But
It was just a
Yeah.
bad read from Sloan. Like, they could have defended the last play.
yeah, I think I've seen that he jammed.
He just jammed and Galvin threw it.
Yeah, good pass.
Bizarre.
Yeah. I think there was a penalty that got the Bulldogs up the field on that set. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it was
Just-
for, but like,
Just quietly, so there was 2 penalties probably with 10 minutes to go, maybe on the 10-meter line. He kicked it like they were tapping it from nearly their 40.
It's like 50.
He kicked it like 50 meters, kick for touch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Burton.
Who was it?
Twice, Burton, I think.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did that.
Like, whew, that's a fair effort.
That's a fair
Yeah.
nudge.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure you could do that, Hughesey and Paps.
Nah, I honestly get scared that it doesn't go out. That's my biggest fear, Not kicking
Yeah.
the ball out.
give it to me, bro. I'll kick it.
Well, Hughesey,
I'll kick it to the
like,
crowd.
I was thinking about this during the game, and I think they said it in commentary that you've never kicked a field goal.
Nah, never. I don't have to. I got Paps on my team. I got
Well,
Paps
you
on
didn't
my.
know weekend.
I'm like third string.
It's weird though. You're like the main kicker, but then you don't goal kick
Goal
or
kick
you
or
don't
field goal.
goals.
You don't have any of the pressure on you.
Nah. I just take the easy ones. I get no pressure anyway, so it's sweet.
Yeah. Did you ever kick one in like juniors or
I think I kick 1 in 20s.
in 20s? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm capable, so if any other teams are watching this, don't
Give him some heat.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Bears want to sign you.
don't give me a free shot. I will slot it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cowboys, Dragons. Are we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Dragons, Hughesey.
Too late.
I was just about to do it. Nah.
Nah. All right. 8 p.m. Friday, Suncorp Stadium, Broncos versus Eels, and Broncos are favourites.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Broncos.
Yep, all on Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Saturday, 3 p.m. in New Zealand, the Warriors versus the Titans, and Wars are favourites. This is gonna be a tough week to pick a lock, I reckon. But yep. All right, we ready?
Yep.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Wars.
Titans lock.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like they won over there a couple times, so they got nothing to lose now. Go Hundies, boys. Come on. Get my lock for me. And then you have a nice night out on the viaduct.
Okay, 5:30 p.m. Penrith home game against the Tigers, and Panthers are favourites.
This was a good game last time they played.
They've had a few good games in the last few years. All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Panthers.
Yep. And then Saturday, 7:30. This is in Gosford, but it's a South's home game against the Sharks, and Sharks are favourites.
Yeah.
Man, there's poor Souths.
Yeah.
Their injuries, man, is crazy.
Yeah.
Colin Matangi gone.
Yeah.
Latrell gone. Cody Walker gone. Plus all the ones they already had.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's not looking good, bruv.
Not looking good at all.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Sharks. Yep. All right. Shit. 2 games to go. Pappy, have you used your lock yet?
No, but I might not use it this week.
Yeah, it's looking a bit like that.
Yeah,
there was
we'll
a few weeks
Yeah,
ago
true.
where all
You
the
could actually.
favourites
I was
won.
thinking, why would you not use it? But you could actually
You
not
don't
use
have to use it.
Nah.
All right. Sunday, 2 p.m. in Canberra, Raiders versus Knights, and Raiders are favourites.
Yep.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Raiders. Yep. Raiders, I think, just looking at their draw, they've got a pretty good run home in terms of like bottom 8 teams. I reckon they could be a lock for the minor prem. I'd be surprised if they drop too many games. But
They sort of like in games. It just looks like they are going to drop, and then that's probably been the highlight of the years. Like there's been games where they've been down and out, but they just win.
They're just that team A. Like they just win. Like it's nothing too like they got flash, but like even when they're down, they just keep grinding. They're a grinding team.
Yep.
Even
hard to
I don't know
beat.
if you watched the Raiders-Eels game, but I think it was like 22-16 with about 8 minutes to go, and then they scored 3 tries in the last 8 minutes.
Just blew them out. Yeah, Parramatta were up at halftime, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they were up 12. What is that? Yeah, they were up. Sorry, 16-6. They were up.
16-6.
Yeah,
10 points.
and
like
they look like they're kind of in it for most of the game, and then just 3 late tries. Yeah. All right, and then where are we at? Last game of the round, Bulldogs Manly. That's at Allianz as well, but it's a Dogs home game.
Allianz.
Yeah,
That's a Roosters field, eh?
yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if they're using a core for something else.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Sweet.
Ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Dogs.
Manly lock.
I can't go
you went
against
Manly
my-
lock?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. I feel like I need to do it for
Yeah.
Mun just to give him
I was
something.
thinking the same, but I'm not going with my theory. No one's really done it. Who'd we versed last week? Cows. No.
Knights.
Knights. And they lost.
Just.
Yeah. Just.
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
Yeah. I just remember the chat going off, and that's when I went to like log into KO, and it just fucking wasn't doing it. So I just set the game with the boys and asked them what happened. Crazy. Crazy.
Yep.
Okay, well,
There you go.
we'll see how we go. Now it's time for our Better Be a Big Fan of the Week. And just a reminder, you can win one of 5 $20,000 holidays with Better Beer. So hidden in 5 very special cans inside BWS and Dan Murphy's stores. So if you want to grab a midi or a zero carb beer, or both, zero carb and midi,
Yep.
head to BWS and Dan Murphy's, and you could be in the chance to win one of 5 $20,000 holidays.
Yeah, crack one of those and you're off on a 20K holiday.
Where are you going? 20K holiday.
I was thinking about that just then. 20K holiday. Obviously, me and the wife will be going. So that's
10 each.
That's 10K.
15's
each. 5. So I got 2K. She's got 18. Beauty. I think I've said it before. We're pretty simple, but if it was like a paid for, I reckon we'd like to go. She's pretty keen to go over to like Italy or something. You know, I just picture Italy and those cliffs.
Yeah.
That sort of. Where's that? What's that place called?
Black Rock.
No. Not Black.
Is that like Cinque Terre?
Yeah, it's like, you know how it's all on the rock side and there's that beach down the bottom there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably hit something there, and we love our Italian food. So I don't know if 20K will get us there, but
Yeah, I think it would.
it'd do a good job.
Yeah.
And then if we had to pay extra
You got
for
plenty
first
anyway.
class or something,
Yeah,
it's
sweet.
fine.
You can go 1 bed in a 12-bed hostel room. Save some
Yeah,
money.
we'll be all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a kid by then too, so perfect.
Pay for the
Newborn.
babysitter. Yeah. Nanny.
Where are you off to, Paps?
20K on myself. I'm going to Japan and I'm shopping.
Yes.
That's smart.
Yeah, I am just loading up.
That is smart. Is that so? We might have to get the T's and C's here though. Like 20K holiday, does that have to be purely on holiday?
Well,
Like
like flights and a
could I just go to New Zealand and just buy
Fish and chips.
a car? Buy a car over there for my dad.
Yeah, or does that mean like a holiday to Sydney and go to the casino and turn it into 40?
True. True.
Don't know. There's no
we'll
rules.
better check the T's and C's because
Yeah,
we could
okay.
be giving the people out there some false hope. But
Yeah.
I'm Italy,
I'm Japan.
perhaps Japan. DYOR, what about you?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, I was in Japan earlier this year, but otherwise that would have been top of my list. I think if I had to pick, it would maybe be somewhere in the Caribbean. Just especially
some
seeing
sun.
all the stuff with the cricket there. Like, it just
Yeah.
looks beautiful. Beaches, like good food, good rum, all the good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to. That or Eastern Europe. I've never been to Eastern Europe. That looks cool.
Yeah, it'll be nice. All right, let's go. Better be a big fan of the week's end. Do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
We've already talked about it, but the try from the Warriors to win the game.
Leka
Halasima.
Sema.
It was. I thought they were gone. To be like the way it happened, the game happened. They had a penalty goal. Obviously Hastings was offside. They challenged it. Penalty goal. Poor Tanner Boyd missed it. Missed the penalty goal, and they thought, even I thought, I was like, oh, damn, poor guy, missed it. They're gone. And then they go the dropout because they got to drop it out after that. That's the rule. And then they come back. Tanner Boyd gets a shot again, charge down, and then Leka picks it up and just it was like the 80th minute, and he looked like he was fresh as, which he obviously wouldn't have been because it would have been a tough game, 80 minutes in, and he was flying like electric, breaking tackles at ease, and he was quick off the mark. Like he caught it standing and then just took off. No one could get to him, and then to score a try like that in those circumstances, big fan of that. Better be a big fan of that. It was actually crazy. I actually watched it live. I was like, holy, like the Knights are going to win this, and then out of nowhere, Leka comes. So
Wow.
shout out Leka. I think he's been a big fan before.
Oh, I think he might have. Yeah, he's squeezed
He's got
himself
a couple.
in there.
Yeah, so he's a talent. He's only a young buck too. So big future for him.
My big fan. My big fan this week is one of our pro clubs players.
Oh,
Not one of the boys, just the computer AI guy. His name's Popov, and he's our right back, and he is doing an
Is he a
unbelievable
gun?
job for us.
is
at
that
the moment.
allowed to
What?
have an AI guy? That's
Yeah.
is that what happens in pro clubs?
Yeah,
Like-
well, when you're if you have good seasons, the AI gets upgraded. So they're 88 rated. They're really good.
Yeah.
Our back line at the moment, we've got Popov, we've
Yep.
got Davey in centre mid. We've got Hughesey Paps in our left centre mid, and we've got Ellie Carpenter as our left back. So they're doing a really good job, but I just want to give a shout out to Popov. Just outstanding, mate.
Wait, is
Love
that
your
their
work.
names? Or
Yeah.
they actually playing?
But, yeah, we've the boys love watching Hughesey Paps play NRL.
Yeah.
So she's got a spot in our team.
So she's the AI.
AI.
Yep.
Yep. Ellie Carpenter, left back.
Yep. Obviously, she's a
Matilda.
Matilda.
Yep. And then Davey. I don't know why we just named him Davey, but he's our right centre mid. Oh, Davey. DYOR Davey.
DYOR Davey.
Yeah,
So there you go.
I'm honoured, thanks.
But yeah.
And then what's the last one's name? The one that
Popov.
Yeah,
he's our right back. He's just so safe.
just that guy. Eh?
And we've put the feelers out a few times. We had some bad performances in the back line, but he's really stood up. So when the new FC comes out, you'll be definitely our AI right back again. The other three, you got some work to do. So shout out Popov, big fan, mate.
How good. I like that. That's a real outside of the box fan.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, he's just been really good. And I'm right wing, so like he sort of, if I turn the ball over, he's just protecting me.
Yeah. So he's your guy.
He's my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Popov. There you go.
DYOR, I want one from you actually, since you're our standard man for Money Munster.
Oh, tough
you
to
have
pick.
one?
I think, mine is a podcast I've been listening to a lot of lately.
Hope it's not Dylan Friends.
It's definitely not Dylan Friends, especially won't be now. No, I would never listen to that. The podcast, it's called Finn vs. History. It's this guy, Finn Taylor, who's a British comedian. Him and his mate just sort of, they do like, long it's like all comedy. They're comedians.
Yeah.
And so they're just, talking about different historical events. I just listened to their series on the Russian Revolution. They did a history of cricket episode with the grade cricketer guys. That was really good. So, learning a bit about history, but having a good laugh along the way. And it's also just that very like dry British humor that I quite like. So yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, nice.
Once you finish listening to this.
Yeah, I love it.
And if you listen to Dylan Friends, listen to this instead.
No, we're not having a go at Dylan Friends. It's
Great podcast. Just the Frank Panisi episode. If it comes out, just
We're having to go
ignore
Frank,
if it's
not
taking
Dylan.
shots at us, then definitely ignore it. And like we said, comment the trash can emoji.
Yeah. We can get Nick on the podcast to talk shit about his dad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Or we can get Carmel on. We could really.
We could.
Yeah,
We could
that's
also,
one thing.
yeah.
Don't come at the 167 podcast because we will come back harder.
Yeah, we will.
We've got Cameron Munster on here.
Yeah,
He don't
he's
have
got
no
no
filter.
limits. He's got no limits.
Cracker. All right. Well, Dave, you got our merch pack giveaway.
Yep, merch pack giveaway. So this week's question on... What was it on? Oh, it was about Leka Halasima winning the game in miraculous circumstances. So I put the question out, what miracle have you witnessed? Could be on the field, off the field, wherever it is. So we've got a couple here. Let's have a listen.
Hey boys, Patrick from Canberra here. Big fan of the potty. Keep up the good work. A miracle I once witnessed was back in school. We used to do an outdoor ed camp, and at this camp we went up to Wee Jasper. We were doing abseiling, and we were abseiling into some caves, and the instructor was showing us how we were going to do it. He was showing us how we'd hook up the safety rope, etc. He was then about to hook up the first person and slipped. He fell into the cave, and the safety rope had caught him that he was just explaining how to use. And me and a couple of the boys pulled him up, and he said it was the first time that he'd ever fallen, and the safety rope had actually saved his life. So it was a miracle. Even though he was doing all the right things, it was pretty frightening as a 15, 16-year-old kid. So anyways,
Damn, that would have been scary. So they were like on like a, I'm picturing those two rocks, and then he nearly fell on the
If you
middle
know
of
this
them.
safety rope, he would have just fallen the
He
whole
would have just
way.
kept going. Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that would have been scary. Like as a kid, even as him, he would have been shitting himself. Like
It's
even
have
even
you
if you
seen-
had it on, you'd still
Yeah.
you'd still be like when you're falling, you'd be like, oh, like
Yeah.
shit.
Have you seen 127 Hours, that movie?
That's when he's stuck. Hey, is that when he
Yeah.
Cuts his leg off or something?
Yeah, his armor. Yeah, James Franco. That's just that, and like that Thai soccer team that
That's
got
a
trapped
great.
in the caves.
That's a
Like
great
I would
doco.
never go cave swimming. I'm just
Cracking doco.
not a chance. Yep. All right, let's have a listen to the next one.
Hey guys, Steve from Brisbane here. The miracle that I've witnessed has to be the 2015 Grand Final. There is a little bit of a story behind it, though. So, sadly, early in 2015, my old man got diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. But he'd always wanted to watch a grand final. It was a little bit of a bucket list item for him, particularly down in Sydney. So just after he was diagnosed, he booked tickets, flights and accommodation for both of us to go down to Sydney that year. Obviously, the cool thing is that when he booked the tickets, we didn't know that the Cowboys would make it. We were both mad Cow supporters, so it just worked out really well that they made the grand final that year. Sadly, though, Dad did pass away about 2 or 3 weeks before the big game. Originally, my brother was going to fly down with me, but he got really sick. So I ended up flying down by myself, and I watched the game with an empty seat next to me. So about 10 minutes ago, I think we were down 16-12. I looked up at the sky and asked the footy gods for a miracle. And then, crazily enough, Michael Morgan got that ball away to Felt in the corner on the very last play, and then the rest is history. But watching him live is something I would never forget. I just felt in that moment like Dad was smiling down on me and making sure that everything worked out. And hey, if that's not a miracle, I'm not sure what is. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. I love the potty. Big fan of the three of you. Shout out to the Munster family. I'm sure it hasn't been an easy couple of weeks for them. But yeah, big fan of the potty, guys. Keep up the good work, and thanks for listening. Bye.
That's nice, Steve. Far out.
That's a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We were speaking about it the other week, right? Like spirits and like energy.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
That was, like, that game was pretty crazy too.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Like, yeah, just because that was their first win, eh? So the Cowboys' first ever GF win.
Mm-hmm.
And just the way it happened. And then Thurston missing that goal from the sideline.
Yeah, hitting the post. Isn't it?
And then obviously poor Ben Hunt dropping the ball and then the field goal. So, yeah.
Do you guys remember where you were during that game?
No.
I think I was. I think I was at Burleigh Hotel. It was a pub, and because I was going to the Cowboys the year after, so I was sort of like, I wasn't like that keen to watch it, but I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna be going to these guys next year, and then, so I watched. I'm pretty sure it was at the Burleigh Hotel. It's pretty cool to see them, and then apparently they went on a. I don't know. They went to Vegas after that. I think after they won it. So
Nice.
how good.
Pretty good. All right. Do we want to vote?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
2.
Oh, Dave, you have the final
I have the
say.
deciding vote. I feel like I have to give it to 2.
Yeah.
It's a great story. It's a great grand final. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
fair enough.
Both.
Steve,
Yeah,
congrats.
Steve from
Yeah,
Brizzy.
Steve.
Well done, mate. Well explained. Great story. Safety first, you know, and
And it worked out.
it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But no, both very worthy.
Yeah.
Congrats, Steve. Beautiful. We'll get that sent out to you.
Yep. All right. Now, before we get on to the listeners' questions, do we want to just chat quickly about the new Rugby League game on Xbox and PlayStation?
Yeah.
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 Been a lot of talk. There's a lot of hype behind it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I've sort of heard mixed feelings of the game, I think. Some people say it's, very similar to the last game, and some people are saying it's not that good, but there's also other people saying, being realistic, I think. They're saying like, it's never going to be like an NBA or a FIFA because the manufacturers or the people that make the game are not as big as those companies. So they're sort of looking at it, which is a pretty cool way to look at it. Like it can't be that big because the big company's not making it. So so they reckon it's still pretty good, and it's got the My Team type of thing to it, which the previous games haven't had. So I feel like I haven't played it yet, but I'm sort of leaning towards the people that think, are being realistic about how the game is going to be. Like it's, you're not going to get 2K or FIFA type results.
That's what makes the game so good, is like how imperfect it is.
It
Like
is.
you still have a good time. Like I don't know if this is like a selfish standpoint, but like fuck, I'm stoked. I'm in a game.
Yeah.
Like, there's actually a character. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like I reckon that's the when it first came out, the first ever Rugby League, I was making players of my name and
making yourself.
trying to play NRL and be in all these teams and whatnot, and like the fact that I'm actually in one now is like,
Well, it's
so
funny,
cool.
funny you said that because Mole's like how good's that? Like, because she sent me a photo of my guy, and to be fair, the graphics are pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, the photo of me has got my slit on my eyebrow and like my scar, and my good looks. But she was like, "How good's this? Like, how good is you're in an actual game?" And I was at the time I was thinking like, it's not much. And then once she said that, I was like, "Oh, I'm not too fussed." Then I sort of thought about it, and she was like, "Didn't you used to play these games back in the day?" And I was like, "Actually, yeah, I did. Like, this is actually pretty cool." Same as you, I used to create my own guy.
100%.
Used to like try and make him look like me, put him all my names, where I'm from and all that, the country I played for, So it's actually pretty.
My one's
Took me
been-
that to realize how actually pretty cool it is.
and to be one of the best in the game too. Like that would be
Yeah, true.
a cool feel. You
With
know
the
what I mean?
ratings,
Like,
yeah.
I think my thing was I always found it like, you can pick like a name that the commentator calls out.
Yes, bro. My last name was
Yeah.
my last name was always on there. Yours probably would have been.
mine was
Yeah,
on there.
true.
So to actually hear it like said on the
Said,
screen,
yeah,
it's
true.
like it's actually good. So like if you're a kid and you're watching this and you're playing it, like I don't know, it's such a keep making your player
Yeah.
and manifest it. It's
Yeah,
coming true.
one day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine actually like Hughes is.
Yeah.
Especially, I used to play the rugby games back in the day, and it always had that. And then the league games, obviously, Corey Hughes from the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
So he was on the game. So he.
So mum would just say, Ryan.
Right.
Ryan
Now's
scores his
Ryan.
15th try this half.
Yeah, because you actually you could pick a proper name. And Ryan would have
Andrew
been on
Ryan,
there,
I think
yeah.
was off, but
Ryan.
yeah, that's like a full circle moment, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon it's pretty cool. Like I want to download it to have it. Same with sports cards. Like when you're on a sports card,
Yeah,
you felt
it's still
pretty
pretty cool,
pretty
right?
mad. But to have it in a game, it's never going to be perfect. But
No.
I think the fact that you can play seasons and career, like that's just
The My Team thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like we open packs and you get certain players and you can, you get like Emerald and there's different type players with their stats and that. So I think that's pretty cool because obviously the Rugby League's never had that and you can play people online with your team and I think it's pretty cool. Maybe we should download it. We got to
maybe
download
tomorrow,
it.
yeah.
We're just sort of guessing at the moment, but
I did hear a whisper that we were going to get codes, but I feel like it's a bit late.
a bit
for
late
that
now. How long we got to wait?
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, download it.
$100.
Yeah.
Is it $100?
Yeah.
Something like that.
$100,
It's a bit of fun.
60 gigs.
I've created my player in the Storm team, obviously, and unfortunately, Hughesey, you've been kicked out. of the team.
Oh,
Is he
am I
playing
on the
14
bench?
or?
Am I on the bench or
You're
what?
on the bench. Yeah, I'm a halfback.
Or am I
so-
rezzing?
Yeah, sorry, bruv.
Wow.
Wow.
Dropped.
That's what you got to
all
do.
right.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, look, someone had to go.
Yeah.
Someone
Someone
had to
has
go.
to make way for
Yeah.
the Dior.
But I think people who are listening who have played it will know this, and if you guys start playing it, you'll realize this as well. So Cam Smith's one of the commentators.
Yes, I've heard this.
Have you heard? He's got the worst lines.
Yeah.
Like, they're just generic and weird and don't sound.
Yeah,
I
I've-
feel bad for him because I
Yeah.
know he's a great commentator, but
I'm
he's
sure
been done
I'm
dirty
sure he
there.
wasn't disappointed with the paycheck. That
Yeah, I
would have come
think
with
the
it.
paycheck would have been not. I reckon because I think I heard something on some social, and I think he just doesn't know how to, like the lines he say he can't. It doesn't even sound like him. You know what I mean? Like it sounds a bit different to what he actually commentates like. So I think he's just got to get
it
used
sounds
to.
scripted.
Yeah, like scripted. Yeah, where Vossi's been doing the game for ages, and he sounds good.
If he misses this, I'm a Dutch astronaut.
Yeah. Straight down there. Hey, diddle diddle. that was in one of the first games, I think. So,
How good.
but yes, who cares, Smithy? You got the cash from it, brother. Take it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good fun. When you guys get it, I'll play you online.
Yep.
Beauty.
Yeah. All right. Should we get into some questions? Let's
go.
just do a couple.
Yeah, let's do a couple.
'cause- Yeah. All right.
I'm going to get
That
to
was-
Holmes.
Hi guys, Molly here. My question is
Molly Hughes.
there anyone in the team that is just a little bit different on field versus off field, like personality wise? So is there someone that off the footy field is like super chill, super calm, soft spoken, super quiet, and then as soon as they get on the field is just super loud? Obviously you're all playing aggressively, but just really kind of turns it up and it's really so different to what they're like off field? Or even the opposite, is there someone that's, a lot louder and goofy off field, but then as soon as they get on, you're all taking it seriously, but it just is such a change in how much they just lock in and just really are a different kind of person. So that's my question. Same as coaches and staff. Like, I know Craig, we've all seen Craig in the box. It's a scary sight. But I know off field, he is just super calm, super chill. So that's my question. Big fan of all three of you. Big fan of the potty. Thanks, boys.
Yeah.
That's a real good question, actually.
Yeah.
I can't really. I got one.
Yeah.
I reckon Means. He's off field. He's like barely even talks. You know what I mean? He's just so chilled. But then when he gets on the field, he's a bit of a competitor. So he's like, he's not like angry or anything, but he's just like, if someone makes a mistake, like, or if he makes a mistake, he's dirty on himself, and he gets like that. Because like off the field, he doesn't even say a word. So, probably Means.
I'd nearly say you.
I was thinking in my head, I was thinking actual me, because I was thinking, I'm a bit of an angry dude on the field, and then off the field, I'm just like,
you chill off the field.
Yeah.
But on the field, you've got to. I don't think you've ever sprayed me. I've definitely seen you spray some other people.
Yeah. I had to have this convo for like my edge. I was like, boys, if I spray you, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm just so competitive that like if something happens, I'm just like, fuck. And they sort of get it now. Like they're like, if I say something to them, it's like, that's just him. He's just going to do that. Like I've said it like, oh, bro, I'll try not to, but that's just how that's just because I'm so competitive. I just want things to be like that. But probably just need to calm it down a bit.
Yeah. My other one's probably Munster. Like he's like a larrikin off the field, but like when he's on the field, he's locked in. Like doesn't want to let you down. Whereas like I feel like he don't care if he lets you down outside of you. He won't reply to you for 3 weeks, but if you're on the field and you say something to him, he'll respond. So I guess that's probably another example.
He also loves like hands in the air to the ref after he's
every time he gets tackled. Like, he's probably got the slowest play the ball in the NRL purely because he complains and then plays the ball. He's always going to have a look at it. Let's get a count. Can we get a counter on next week? Every time he gets tackled, we'll do a little ting. Or someone tell us how many, but it's every time. It's never a clean play the ball to Munster. So.
To be fair, he does get picked on, but it's because of that.
It's
because of that as well.
They don't want to give him someone
because he complains so much. He's like, they just like, no, we're not going to give him that. No way.
All right. Last question.
Hey boys, big fan of the potty, big fan of you boys as well. Bit of a question for you this week. It's my first year playing rugby league this year. Bit of a late starter. I'm 29, but anyway, just country footy. We've got some real guns in our team and a lot of new boys like myself. I feel good at training and everything, but just when it comes crunch time on game day, I feel like I struggle with my nerves a little bit, and it lets me down, and I feel like I let the team down a bit as well. Just wondering if you boys have any like pre-game routines or anything you go through to deal with your nerves, or if you get nervous, like even if you say take it back to grand final last year, if you had a bit of a routine to sort of calm yourself down before the game. Anyway, keep up the good work. Talk to you soon. Cheers.
Really good question. Really good question. And good on him for having a crack at 29. I'm sure he would have played something else before. You know, he must be he must have played something else, another sport before jumping in, because it's pretty ballsy to just go into rugby league if you weren't doing anything else. But for me, it's probably like he talked about like routine and preparation. Like I do pretty much the same stuff every week, every game day, every leading into the game, night before the game, obviously food and everything. So I feel like that helps me with my nerves, because I know I've done everything right leading into the game. And obviously there are different games, bigger games or whatever, that you feel nerves, but I feel like they're good. Like you use them as a bit of fuel too, the nerves. And once you get into the game, I feel like I'm sweet. You get a bit of nerves running out and hearing the crowd and whatnot, but once you get actually into the game, and I feel like I'm all right. So that's probably my take on it.
I think I think I used to like deny I didn't have nerves or I'd gotten rid of them, but I think they just showed themselves in different forms. So I don't think you ever get rid of them. I reckon you just get better at quietening them down or giving them purpose.
Yeah,
I reckon that's the thing. Like questioning why you'd be nervous, like because you care. Is there anything wrong with caring? No. Like, okay, what can I do to best put myself in this position to perform?
Yep.
And then it goes back to routines, right? So I don't think you're ever going to get rid of it. If you get rid of it, tell me how or tell us how, because I don't think it's a quick fix like that. But I think nerves are good, but just having strategies around making them a bit quieter or putting them towards good use. So for me, if I get nervous, it's because I guess your past experiences come up and you don't want things to go that way. But I guess it shapes me to then think about, okay, what do I need to do for that not to happen? Or how can I control it? And what things can I control that will just hopefully help that outcome. So yeah, I don't think you get rid of them, but I think you can do things to make it a bit easier.
Yeah, minimize them or, like Pap said, use them to your advantage.
And know, like, there's things that sometimes you're not going to be able to control.
Yeah.
Like, you just turn it back to you on what you can control. And if you can control that, then life just happens and you've got to be able to respond to whatever happens in the game or whatever you're nervous about. So, good question, though. Love that you're taking out Rugby League, 29 years old. It's outstanding.
Good luck with it all. Hopefully a few tips help them out.
Let us know. All right, that wraps us up. Episode 23. Hope you have the Money Man back next week. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate your commitment to the 167 podcast.
Hopefully the pub trivia didn't go to shambles without you.
Well, I've actually just got like 3 texts during this being like, where is the laptop kept? Where's the HDMI cable? So yeah.
So they're struggle street without you.
Which is good, which means I won't lose my job.
I was going to say, you don't want them to go too well, otherwise you're not going to be back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sounds like you're shooing for next week though.
Yeah, I think so.
Without you.
Yeah. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, so they'll be missing me.
Fair enough. Well played. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week for episode 24. Bye.